life and video log, day 63. Today was a easy day. Excuse me. Did a easy 5 miles just to flush out the legs. Yesterday was still trudging along with the 12 miles, and the body didn't feel bad today. The legs didn't feel bad today. But went with my dad to go take my grandma out for lunch, and we went to Chili's. And I had a coupon that said buy an entree, get free dessert. So of course we had to use that. They have fantastic molten cake, which I used to love, and then I've been having a hard time with ice cream, so I laid off it for a few years now. Probably at least 2 or 3 since I think I've had one. I want to say, yeah, I might have had a bite or two here and there, but mainly shared it or just had the 1 or 2 bites and then let it go. Someone else eat it, share it, whatever. But definitely had 5 or 6 bites before my dad and grandma got a chance to finish their food and get into it. And then I put it aside, let them have it. And then I came back to it because they were done and full. So I finished it, and so I had well more than I should have, plus some chips and salsa, plus my quesadilla. And I just felt like I was gonna feel it a little bit later, so I was saying mentally, you know what, I'm okay, haven't had one in a while, having a mental day, just enjoy this molten cake today. See, if it hurts you a little bit today, take the day off, get back at it tomorrow. So around 5, I was kind of thinking about like, oh, I haven't felt it yet. And then like 5:15, 5:20, it's like, I don't feel it. Or I do feel it. Something kicked in, and it's like my stomach is having a hard time processing it. So it was about 5.5 hours later. So I was worried about a run, and I walked the dog real quick. 6 o'clock came, I was like, I gotta go. I just mentally need to clear my head, get the legs going, get some fresh air. So I went, got in about 2.5 miles, and then I felt it. My stomach was just saying, that mold cake isn't gonna do you any good. Just a little reminder, don't have any more. So hopefully I don't have any cravings for that anytime soon, even though they are really good. Just need to stay away while I'm running. But not too bad. I was able to finish the run. Average pace I think was still 7:35, which was fine. Sunday's just nice and relaxed. But it was nice to see my grandma. We used to go out for lunch almost a year ago now. Over a year. We tried to go every weekend. And then the COVID pandemic thing happened, and so couldn't see her for a long time. So it was just nice to have that moment again with her where we were just going out to lunch, chit-chatting a little bit, getting some good food, getting her out of the assisted living area. I think she appreciates it too. So just gotta pay it back, right? Thank you, Grandma, for always feeding me, and hopefully I can feed you just as much. Besides that, just doing an update for my board here. I know it's cluttered, but that's April. Going all the way through. It's all filled out. I think it gets messy because I've been adding in how many curls and pull-ups I'm doing, the extensions. So it's probably hard to read on that video, but I can read it, and that's what counts. And I'm just trying to keep up to date with it. So every day, every other day, I fill in the push-ups, of course, the miles I ran. If the mile was better than 4, because I know Mondays, that's my day to bust out a mile. That's when I keep track of it there, and pretty much if anything else significant happens, I need more miles, faster times. And then definitely adding in more lifting and core. So gotta keep track of it, make sure my mind, body ready, and those tough days where I feel like I'm not doing well, I can look at it and say, you know what, The work is there. I've written it down. My body knows it's there. I gotta start trusting my body. Building that confidence. Hopefully keep progressing. On the day rating today, probably an 8 because I got to see Grandma and my dad. Got to just hang out, talk a little bit. Everyone's doing well. I actually called my buddy too. I called my buddy Dave. We used to play soccer together back in high school. And it's funny because his dad, whenever I called, because my dad would have me call and say, hey, I need you to call people on the team, tell them practice is canceled, games changed, anything like that, because he was still at work and I was there. Then I had 2 brothers. I don't know why they couldn't do it, but whatever. Little joke. But I would call, and his dad is named David as well. So I'd call, and every time without fail, hello, who's this? This is David, sir. David? David? I'm like, yes. Yep, that's right. And he'd get a little laugh, and he'd, okay, hold on, let me go get David for you. And just, it's so funny. He stayed consistent with that little joke, and he yelled it through. Every time I call him, like, what's up, David? What's up, David? So it's just funny. I'm glad we're still friends, and he's doing well. He was actually on a trip to, what do you say, San Diego? He's going to California. He said it's going to be almost a 24-hour trip if him and his buddy decide to drive out there with the truck, drop the stuff off, drive it back. I think after 4 or 5 hours in any vehicle, I'm about done. So body gets antsy and I want to move. So power to you, buddy. You're out there doing it. Stay safe on the road. Call you again later this week. Check in on you. So that's it. Just run your life with health and happiness. Have a good night.